averaging mid to high 90s, you'd think this would be a great chance for him to pick up a rare win in recent weeks, and yet Ricardo Pietreczko continues to pile into the trebles. He's on a, well, you know what? I'm not even going to rule it out with Ricardo. It could be a 10-dart leg.
45.
Well, will it be 18 or 10, or will he do what Dan Dawson suggested? 18 and double 16 to follow. Double 8 to follow.
34.
Well, very rare to see a player in the 300s when his opponent is on a double, but that's what's happened here, which means Pietreczko could miss any amount at the double and still win the leg.
Game shot.
It's another sub-15 dart leg. Really needed one treble. Two makes it much easier,
96.
but he's on a one treble combo finish to hold his throw once more.
$140.
Right, well now then, if he fails to take out the 114, Mole has a 2-dart combination to level up. Treble 18. Gets it for double top.
74.
He was that close to being within one leg of winning the match. Now it's odds on to be all square. Double 8. Well, we've seen 3 darts at double at the back end of this leg, and all 3 were very close, but none of them went in.
All that good work from Damien Mole to potentially turn this around. And it's come to nothing because Ricardo Pietreczko pins tops for a 5-3 lead, and Mole's got a bit of time with which to play, because Mole will not leave a finish from 3-4-1 now. Pietreczko knows he's got a couple of visits minimum, and he might have even more than that. He has played excellently in this game so far. Can he finish it off? Oh, another couple in there would be perfect. There's one of them. Oh, it is beautiful.
71.
3 180s, a 177 and a 171 from Ricardo Pietreczko. And he could round it off with a 13 darter for a 6-4 victory. There is some pressure.
Eyeing up. Double 8 for the match.
Game
and Ricardo Pietreczko excels in the first match of the day here in Leicester. At the start of the 10th leg, and the leg that John O'Shea hopes will be the final leg.
100.
Can he finish it off with a 12 darter?
14s maybe? Well, 3 brilliant
36.
visits and 1 ropey set of 3 darts allows Bradley Brooks a chance to equal the highest checkout of the match and take us the distance. Yes, needs the single. Oh, Bradley Brooks, no, he busts his score. He should have been nowhere near that flight. He caught it, it sailed into the treble 20, and Bradley Brooks may go out after a horrendous bust of his score, double 10. John O'Shea wins it by 6 legs to 4. It could have gone the distance. Bradley Brooks didn't get a dart to win the leg.
$85.
Can't find the treble 20 with either of the first 2 darts.
94.
And it does just give a glimmer of hope to Roelofs here. And that glimmer burns a little brightly now. Does it ever? He wants double 6. Oh, and that would have been an incredible saver of the leg. And Heta now can wrap it up on double 12, double 6, the target that Roelofs just missed. And this pesky double 6 has denied both players now. Roelofs right to the bottom of the board. Southern End wants double 3 to save his throw and get the match back on an even keel. There it is.
Game shot.
Well, he relied on Damon Heta. Well, this is to claw it back to 5-4. We'll need treble 17 here to leave double 16. Otherwise, there's going to be match darts incoming, you feel, for Damon Heta. Well, looks like there might be an insect flying around here.
48.
$50 left. 32 left, double 16 for the match.
37.
To save the match. Double top. Double 10. Now we saw him miss that in the previous leg.
45.
And again. And he may well have run out of chances now at Owen Roelofs. Because Damon Heta has wrapped up the match. Roelofs played well and he pushed the Australian.
$43. $180.
And another. And that now is a maximum in leg 1, in leg 2 and leg 3 from Owen Bates.
85.
That leaves double 16.
Game
And
shot.
he trumps his own 100 finish with a 1-1-1 in leg 3. Well, he's not going to extend his maximum hitting streak. Petersen wants another treble. Now wants another single to leave tops.
100.
Ooh, that was a little bit close. We saw in the last match, last but one match, sorry, Bradley Brooks busting 120. Anyway, Petersen now wants tops, but he can't afford to miss this because if he does, he'll be 4-0 down probably. One dart left. Devon needs this desperately.
No score.
Double 16 for 4-0.
Shot.
Pete in the game at 5-2 down. Bates, on the other hand, is just trying to wrap this up as soon as possible. Does not want to be detained on the oche any longer than it is absolutely necessary.
$100. $140.
And that leaves him a match-winning chance.
$49.
He's looking for treble 15. He's got to double 16 anyway, and Owen Bates completes a resounding drubbing of Devon Petersen. He threatened a 6-0 win, but in the end he has to settle for 6-1. The Irishman, but he needs a lot more of those, you'd feel. This is just a leg on his own darts, and he's going to be vulnerable to any number of chances, you'd think, from Pietreczko.
140.
Just when John thinks, right, I'm going to get you this time, he comes back with a 2-treble visit and gets to the finish first. And there's a slight smile on the face of O'Shea there, as if to say, do you know what? This just isn't going to happen today. He's too good.
Treble 18 here would have left the bullseye.
John was half expecting him to hit that.
25.
Considering what he's seen on the outer ring as well from Ricardo.
Another there. So it's double 18 for the match coming in here for Ricardo Pietreczko. And a quite brilliant performance and a resounding drubbing of John O'Shea by 6 legs to 1.
This is a quick kick from Heta, just like his first round match. In fact, it's quicker.
Yeah, that match was 3-3 as well
65
against Owen Roelofs. 3-3 there, and he ran off 3 legs to win 6-3. So here, looking to pull away in the closing stage of the match again. And he's got a combination to look at here
40.
to win the match. 116. It's a good one. Treble 20 needed.
I give Owen a lot of credit for leaving this 106 with that 2 treble visit. Let's see if he can take us all the way. Double 16 for him. Oh, that's wonderful from the young man. He's now causing Heta a very different problem. With that 125-point advantage, Damon is not happy with it because the first start was in the 60 and he just couldn't maximise what he could have done. And you've got to give him a lot of credit because Bates is sticking with him, but with the advantage of throw, Heta is just keeping a little bit of distance.
Another treble on this visit is really requisite.
170.
Well, not as he found another 1, he's found another 2, and that is sensational. We've talked about his maximum hitting, but that is a virtual maximum. The 171 it leaves him 100. A match combination of 94.
Oh, it's a bad second dart.
He is, and he can't find a treble with either of the first 2 darts. And Heta now should get a match dart or darts. It's going to be dart singular. Only 1 at tops. Might have to adjust a little bit. And he does so. He finds that right-hand side of the bet. It was a brilliantly crafted third dart. A great finish from David Heta. And
you're up with the break. You're the one who can stretch your legs if you can consolidate.
Yeah. There goes bullseye first on 1-2-1 again. It's not going to finish again.
60.
Oh, this one is so manageable for Damon. He had a 1-1-6 in his previous match that he didn't take. It's the same sort of approach here, and again he fails when looking for 419s and a shot at the bull of the outer ring.
102.
And he has to watch on to see if Ricardo can break his throw and make himself the favourite for the contest.
20 for double 20. Bingo.
Game shot.
Well, 60 checkouts do not come any better than that. That single was right. Today, in the last 32, has beaten his opponent on Saturday night. He's got Mike Dedecker, first game of the tournament. Yeah. So beating him today is not only good for his form, psychologically, he's got the edge.
Well, we'll see what happens when they meet in Blackpool. If Dedecker wins, I shall remind you of what you were saying, Paul.
I'll be just around the corner from your commentary position.
If Cullen wins, I shall nod sagely at you and think, there, it's not Whitlock who's the wizard, it's Nicholson who's the wise man of darts.
Well, we said that Heta might need a 4 visit leg. 5 will do.
Right, now then. Yes, he's got it. Double 18. And at 5-3 to 40 here would leave 80, of course. And even a level ton leaves a more than manageable 3-dart outshot. Just needs to stay straight here. Even a single's not too bad, but the treble is even better.
40.
He gave that a bit of extra oomph.
He did, didn't he? Powered it in to leave a 2-dart combo and certainly a very manageable 3-dart finish after 12 darts.
And what is Ricardo up to?
Well, he's
100.
I thought for a minute he was going to try and leave double 4, but anyway, now this is the big moment. This is the key to it all. 2 at double 10 for Damon. Double 5. And that is a sensational fight back of the highest quality from the Australian Damon Heta. Now, the head-to-head record between these two players is 4 meetings, 3 wins for Andrew Gilding and 1 win for Christian Kist. And that's why they call him the lipstick, because he loves to pepper the lipstick treble 20 and hit many maximums as he did in that World Championship year, which incredibly is over 11 years ago now. the January of 2012 when he beat
100.
Tony O'Shea. But that's a great start for Kist. And still it flows. Oh, this is brilliant.
180.
This is brilliant now. What a start this is. And with the greatest respect to Andrew Gilding, nobody cares what he throws here, because it's the question is Christian Kist going to complete a 9-dart leg? Treble 19 for dart 8. Dart 9 at double 12. Magical stuff. Absolutely sensational scenes as Christian Kist kicks off with a 9-dart leg. That really is something. 2 visits to the board from 164 down.
$113.
He leaves 51, which is tidy. It's going to give him 2 at a double, all things being equal, when he returns, Andrew Gilding.
100.
Tops.
Game shot.
4-4. Match for Gilding. It's a far from simple one. And it has disappeared for now.
48.
He will get another chance at 95. But my word, Christian Kist has given himself a chance should Gilding miss. Treble 19, double 19, the combo. The clinical finish.
And the match.
And Andrew Gilding defies the 9-darter from Christian Kist. Clayton has a significant head-to-head edge over de Souza. 10 wins in 13 meetings. But a 180 is never far away for Jose de Souza, and that's his 4th of the match. And the last meeting was in the UK Open this year, the last 32, when Clayton won by 10 legs to 3. Now, this leg started slowly for de Souza, but it could still end in 15 darts or fewer. Double 13. And that's a 15-dart leg. Treble 19. Can't quite find it in a bid to leave the bullseye. So Clayton now with a 3-figure outshot.
88 left, yeah.
A single to treble to double finish to level up.
99.
And he knows that de Souza is breathing right down his neck. It's all gone wrong from the get-go.
75.
And Jose de Souza now with the chance to strike. 2 darts at double 4. There it is. Great breaker throw from de Souza. 14-darter, backing up his 15-dart hold, and now clear daylight between the 2 players. And he should win from here. Should win this leg from here.
$125.
And even the errant 3rd error means he's down to a 2-dart combo. So all looking very comfortable here for Jose de Souza.
140.
2 darts away from the semis. And still the case. Now he's got the chance at double 8 to wrap it up. And Jose de Souza demolishes Johnny Clayton. A brilliant performance from the special one. It was a special display, it really was. Clattered in 5 maximums, a match that was littered by 15 and 14 darters.
For the loss of just 5 legs in total, Joe Cullen has outperformed Heta statistically in terms of the averages over the course of the day, but Andrew Gilding pushed him to a last leg decider in the last game just a few minutes ago.
60.
He was rather, well, I wouldn't say unfortunate, but he lost a very, very tight game to the eventual beaten finalist yesterday, Dave Chisnell, Joe Cullen.
Yeah.
So he's had a productive
99.
couple of days.
Very much so.
But when you're playing well, you want to make it count. You want to win titles. And he has played well these last couple of days, and he may walk away from Leicester if he goes out here in the semis feeling it's a missed opportunity.
Just a reminder that the semi-finals
96.
are the best of 13 as opposed to the best of 11 we've been watching for the previous rounds.
40.
And here we go again. It's rather similar to the last leg when Heta wants 32, double 16.
Game shot.
And it's a double 16-a-thon in this leg from here, won't it? With Heta having the darts and a lead of 101.
105.
Yeah, nice use of the bullseye again. Just a single 20 there leaves 1-2-1. But the extra 5 points
80.
for the 25 gets him to a treble, single, double combo. Has the single. Cannot find the treble. But
100.
stay there, leaves himself on double 8. The approach play you see, not necessarily before you can get to a finish. It's just the setup
59.
for the setup almost, makes the leg easier.
Loves the southwest of the board.
No score.
It's not kind to on this occasion, but nevertheless, he's going to come back for another 3, at least another 3.
Well, they're the ones you can afford to miss.
101.
These are the ones you probably can't. So he doesn't,
shot.
and it's 5-2. And Damon Heta is only 2 legs.
When you'd have to feel that if Heta breaks the Cullen throw here, it's pretty much curtains.
$95.
And he's going to get a look at the 167. And Cullen may have
100.
needed another treble. Because Heta will feel he's got a couple of visits from here. He may only need the 1. And he will need 2. But he sets it up marvellously.
Tops, you'd feel that's what he's looking for.
97.
2 singles leaves tops, but he's at the mercy of Heta here. And there'll be no darting tops for Joe Cullen because Damon Heta moves to within a leg of the final by breaking
54.
Well, little doubt in my mind that bookmakers will make Rock the favourite.
180.
Well, they may do.
And in fact they do, yes.
40.
They may do, but they'll be doing it against a top 16 player who's won a couple of titles in short order right before the start of the tournament. And a man who is
40.
looking to blast his way through to another final. Because Joe Cullen has not been able to live with Damon Heta in this game.
100.
Not at all. And now looking to finish this off on double 16 in 14 darts, which rather sums up the quality of Heta's performance. He took the lead in the first leg with a 14 dart, but he's finished it off with something similar.